Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Haha, you know what's going on? Still doing season 2 for sure. It's still going, of course, until April, until WrestleMania or so. But yeah, guys, just taking it easy right now. Just recording on my LG G5, as you guys can see right there. The two cameras. As you can see, it's like flashing and stuff. Oh, wow. I mean, this is the case that came with the phone, so I'm probably going to get a different case eventually, but my main concern is not getting the screen fixed because it still works, it's still responsive. My main concern is not getting a case. There's two things that I want to do to this phone. I want to put more into this phone the end of March. I want to get of course, the phone unlocked. I want to go with, I guess, like Freedom Mobile. Even though that their plans that I used to have used to be $40, it's kind of like it's $60 now. So it's kind of it's a bit more, but it's still probably cheaper than $70 or $80 a month. You know what I mean? So I want to get into that eventually, and then we saw it's online, I guess at Best Buy, whatever, for $59, 128 gig SD card. Now my phone is supported up to 256 gigs. So, but the thing is though, it seems like the 256 gigs are kind of rare. They're hard to find. You know what I'm saying? Where the 128 gigs and the 64 gigs, those will probably be more easier to get. I have a 32 gig SD card in my phone, and my phone's 32 gig, so basically it's like 64 gig altogether. My SD card is still not full. I still, it can still hold a lot. So right now I'm not really in a rush to get the 128 gigs, but it'll be nice to have that 128 gig SD card. Hopefully they don't take too much. Hopefully you get like at least 120 gigs. It's hard to say. Usually with SD cards, there's no operating system on them. So it shouldn't take up too much memory, So, but yeah, I'm just kind of wearing my black gear today because my black shirt, my black hat, for Call of Duty, because, I just heard the news for Black Ops 4. So I was like, I'm gonna just wear that for the video and stuff like that. So just continuing on doing another video for March 8th. I still have my broken HP laptop. It stopped working and I kind of like beat it up. I kind of destroyed it, because the screen, it just stopped working and I got so angry with it, So wait, let me just turn this over. Yeah, so I just ended up like saying, I'm just gonna destroy it, whatever, just forget it, whatever. So, yeah, I was supposed to meet up with my sister tomorrow morning, really early. I think around like 9 in the morning, 8:30 in the morning. I'm not too sure if I'm gonna do that though. I might go to her place again tonight, when she's done work. But yeah, usually her boyfriend works until 8 o'clock, so he won't be home until probably 8:30 or 9, I don't know, depending on how busy it is. But, but yeah, she's off at 6, and then he starts at 5, right? So it's like within the hour, right? Yeah, so, but I'll see what she says. I'll message her around 6 something. When she gets off work. She might not message me until she gets home, so I'm probably still gonna have to walk. But yeah, if I leave say 6:30, I'll be there around 7:30, and then shortly after that is when Matt will be home. So yeah, and then we'll see if we're gonna play Black Ops 3, and we're gonna probably discuss some things, see what's going on for tomorrow, because Friday I do have some plans. I have some, we got some shopping to do and stuff like that, right? Because Friday is our Trilliums. We're getting our Trillium pay, so that's going to be good for food. It's going to help out, right? Things are different though, right? You're living the sober life. You're not drinking. You're not smoking drugs. So life is more better. You can get a nice phone like this phone, like the LG G5. You can get like things that will last longer than alcohol and drugs, because the alcohol and the drugs is not going to last forever. Where if you have a phone, it's going to last forever. If you have a game system, it's going to last forever. If you have like a bigger TV, it's going to last forever. You know what I mean? So those things are more better than, drinking and doing drugs and stuff like that. You just got to wake up, 30 years old, you've been doing it like most of your life, right? So you just got to like wake up, and just, you don't have to necessarily go to rehab. Like, I'm not in an actual rehab program. My sister is basically I'm doing the rehab with my sister. Basically, I'm going to her house, mostly every day, and I mostly stay overnight because, that's just the plan, right? That's what we do. And she's just making sure, like, that I stay, stay clean, but for her to see that and for me to prove it to her and to show her, of course, we have to hang out, most of the time, right? That's the thing. That's just the way it is, right? Because anyone can say, oh, hey, I'm not drinking anymore, but they can turn around and go behind your back. You know what I mean? So the only way to prove it and to show it to the people that you care about, the people that care about you, is you have to hang out with them. You have to like go to their house and, as long as you're welcome at their house, right? You know what I mean? So, which is good. So, but yeah, like, I know a lot of people, they do go to the rehab programs. The reason why I'm not going to the rehab program, because you have to live there for 6 months or a year. The recovery homes and stuff like that. See, my dad did that, right? I don't need to do that though, because, I'm more, I guess I'm more smarter than him. I'm more, I'm different than him, right? You know what I mean? I don't need to do all that, because I know if I go to my sister's place, she can be my rehab. She'll make sure, like, that, that I'm doing better and that I'm not doing any of the bad stuff, So, yeah, and so if you guys are having issues and you want to go to rehab and you have like relatives that can help you and make sure that you don't drink or do drugs and you can stay at their place, then just do that, But if you don't, then of course, you have to go to rehab for 6 months or a year, The reason why I don't want to do that is because I don't really want to lose my place where I live. That's why I don't want to go to the 6 month or the 1 year rehab, recovery home, whatever it is. I don't have time for that. You know what I mean? And like AA meetings, I don't have time for that either. I don't really do it. It's not my thing. I'm not really into that. I'm doing great by going to my sister's place. Like I said, my sister's place is basically my recovery home. I'm at home right now. I'm doing good. I'm not thinking about drinking. I'm not thinking about smoking weed. I'm getting my money tomorrow. I'm not even thinking about buying any beer. I'm not thinking about any of that stuff right now because, I've been off it. I've been focusing. I've been staying sober. You know what I mean? So things are a lot different. This is just the beginning. It's going to take some time, but we'll see how things go within the month or a few months, you know what I mean? I just don't want to relapse. I know people do relapse, it happens, but I don't want to relapse. relapse. I'm trying not to relapse, you know what I'm saying? And if I feel the urge, or if I feel like, you know, that I'm gonna drink or whatever, I just talk to my sister, or I go to my sister's place. You know what I mean? I don't stay at my sister's place like for the whole week. Like I go there for like a, you know, like a night or 2 nights, and then I come home for a night or 2, and then I go back. So it's like a back and forth kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm cool with that plan. You know, I like that plan. You know, because you know, there's times where you want to have your own space and you just want to be by yourself, and that's where this place comes in, right? My own place, right? So, so yeah, I mean, you know, I don't want to stay there for like 3-4 days because I want to have my own space, my own time, and you know, I have food here to eat. You know, I don't want the food to go bad or whatever, right? So, I mean, I don't technically have to go to my sister's tonight because our plan was to meet up for Friday morning. But if I don't get up early and if I sleep in, then yeah, it's just best to go to my sister's house tonight because we have plans for Friday for during the day, right? So, but yeah, we'll see what happens, and we'll see what happens later on today, if I'm going to be going there tonight or it'll be tomorrow morning. I don't know if I'm meeting up with her tomorrow. I mean, I'm supposed to be meeting up with her tomorrow morning, but sometimes I change the plans, and I go there, you know, the night before we were supposed to go out, whatever. So, you know, and you know, they don't mind. They don't really have a problem with that. Their landlord doesn't have a problem with that because he knows me now, right? He knows I'm coming around more. We started talking. It's just in the beginning when I first went there, he seemed kind of off. But now, yeah, now that I'm coming around more often to his house, yeah, he's kind of like, you know. And yeah, it's not just that. I mean, I redid my resume. My sister redid my resume for me. Like, she helped me fix it, make it look like hers, make it look better, make it look kind of professional. So, you know, I told her landlord that, like, oh yeah, I'm looking for work, you know, I'm trying to get something, you know, so. And yeah, I mean, so far we printed out 4 resumes for now because she doesn't have much ink. So I have to go to a place. I mean, it's going to cost to copy, but I need to like print off like maybe like 10 or 20 resumes, right? And I think it's like $1 for like 10 pages or something like that, like 10 cents or 15 cents a page, or paper, whatever it is. Yeah, so, you know, I need at least probably like 20 or 10 resumes. I have 4 for now, so yeah. But if I do go tonight, I'm probably gonna have to like bring my bag and, you know, stuff like that, bring some like clothes or whatever. So, you know, see what happens. Well, I don't know, I might bring the clothes maybe Friday-ish, like sometime tomorrow, because yeah, because I gotta get the food tomorrow and then come drop the food off, put the food away, and then come back and then go back to her place tomorrow. Because usually I'm with her on Friday to Sunday, right? I'll usually stay there for like the whole weekend, right? So, but yeah, if I don't go there on Friday, if I don't go back to her place on Friday night or Friday, whenever, you know, I just do like Saturday to Monday or whatever. It all depends, right? But I've been going there basically this whole entire week. It's just been like a back and forth kind of thing, so. But yeah, guys, we'll see what happens for later on today, and hopefully it goes good. It's Thursday, March 8th, so I was going to do a video, though, about showing you my broken HP laptop, but I think I'm going to probably do it maybe like next week or something. I don't know if I want to do that right now. I mean, there's no rush, so I got to figure out how to throw it out. I don't know, so I have to figure that out, but I'll do that like another time. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and more episodes will come upon ye. Oh my God. Yeah, you know, when you hold the phone for so long, you know, it's just, you know, hurts your arm for a bit, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's crazy, right? I know. But more episodes will come soon.